Hey, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be creating a spread in my junk journal, and I have been saving stuff from packages of things I bought lately, and I thought I would just put them into a spread called Things I Bought Lately or something like that. This is my junk journal. I use an Archer and Olive journal. It's starting to bust open at the seams. Maybe next year I'll try creating my own junk journal. I don't know. This is working pretty well so far. We're going to see how it goes because we're only like halfway through the year. So we'll see what it looks like at the end of the year. I hope it holds up. So we are going to start a new page. And I have a whole bunch of stuff. So basically I've just been cutting out parts of the packaging from things that I bought lately that aren't food. Or, you know, like little things I bought on Amazon or whatever, which is why I have the Amazon thing here. I have a lot of this, and I have to fit it onto one page, and it's going to be maybe challenging, but we'll see what we can do. I thought it might be fun to put this on there, or at least part of it, so that, you know, I mean, most of the stuff I bought on Amazon, not all of it. I could use this bag as a background. I've been buying stuff from 𝘮𝘮 on TikTok shop. This isn't an ad or anything like that. None of this is an ad. It's just stuff I've been buying. Anyway, I've been buying like workout shorts and leggings from 𝘮𝘮. They're actually reasonably priced and really good for working out. So I've been using those. So maybe I can take this and start the page and just use this as a background. I think that this would work because all of this stuff is fairly neutral. So I think it's going to look good together with the green. So let me go ahead and cut this up. First, I'm going to cut off the Ziploc part at the top. Maybe instead of taking it all the way across, I'll just do one on each side. Let's see how this goes. If I take it all the way across, I'm going to get that weird crease. So let's do that. Let's actually we'll put this at the top, and then I don't like that there's that hole there, but we're going to cover that up. Just seeing where the page ends. Okay, so I'm going to cut right along here. Let's get the top. And then this can serve as a template for the second page. And I'll cut maybe this out of the second page and put it on the other side. I want to take it as close as possible to the middle, but I don't want to take it all the way in, because then when I turn the page, sometimes little pieces of it will flip up. So we are going to just make sure it's close, but not like in the crease, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take a glue stick. I have this 𝘠𝘗 glue stick that I've been using lately. And we'll just put glue all over this page. Oh, I said I was going to use that as a template. Look, and there's a cat hair in there already. Is that a cat hair really? Actually, no. It's like a little fuzzy from probably one of the shorts that I bought or something. Like a tag fuzzy. So let's actually, before we put that down, hopefully that won't dry super quick. I know this isn't the full, but I just wanted this side and this side or something like that. Sorry, if you're new here, I have ADHD and sometimes I don't finish my sentences and then I start another sentence. If you're confused by that, so am I. So am I think. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna put this down first. I think it's easier that way because I want to check the placement of that writing on the other side before I cut it out. This is going to be a little wrinkly, which is kind of the point because it's going to look like a bag, so that's not too bad. I'm going to cut off the excess in a minute. And I'm taking this side and I want to put this part on the bottom here. I'm leaving excess to go off the side of the page. I think it's easier to cut it after the fact than to try to get it exact in the beginning. Oof, I cut that weird. Let's cut that again. Okay, I'm gonna see some white in the middle, so I think what I might do is just take like a dark pen or something and color that in, because I don't know that I'm gonna get it exact. I could actually overlap it, but then that part's gonna pop up like I said. So I'm gonna try to get it a little more exact than it is, but it's okay if there's a little white showing. We'll also probably be covering up some of the middle with some other junk. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this down. Okay. Now I have this cutting mat that I use so I can cut the excess off. And usually what I do is turn the page. This popped up. I don't know if you saw this video. I was talking about how this happens, and some of you were saying to cut right at where it's supposed to be and glue. So I think I will do that, but I'll do that after the video. I've tried that though, and it still kind of happens, but yeah, this is not okay. I don't like that. So I'm just going to cut along the edge. Yikes. Well, I'm just gonna have to color that in or something, or I'll cover that with some other junk. Okay, so that's our background. I like the dark green. Now let's take a look at some of the things I bought. This is a Korean hair protectant spray. It's like a collagen spray, and I liked this packaging. I thought it was cute because it was like this, and that's cute too. So I think what I'm gonna do is at the very least use this little guy, if the color goes well. I don't know if it will. And then this. I also have like this on the side that's cute that I could use, but for now I think I'm gonna stick to these. Now this is really big, so I could actually only use part of it. This kind of goes with this because there's nothing else that's really warm and yellowish, so maybe I take both of these and use them both. Let's cut these eyes out smaller. And just like put them right there maybe. We can even cut around this so it's not so big. Looks kind of weird. It's supposed to be like an upside down head, but it looks very strange. That's okay though. Yeah, I guess it's gonna go here. It's gonna cover that a little bit. I don't care that much though, but let's just wait and see what else we have because that's gonna affect where the placement of everything is. I'm gonna cut everything out and sort of move it around to see where it will fit. So I bought a new phone case recently because Bumble ate my phone case, which is really weird because she does not eat stuff, but that was a week that she wasn't feeling great, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I bought a new phone case. It doesn't look like this. It's like blue and white with flowers. It's really pretty. So we're just gonna cut this out. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the case on there or not. And then I bought some new perfume. I like Glossier You, and I bought a different scent in that. I don't like it as much as the original scent, but I do like it. So let's just cut this little thing out here from the packaging. It's a bit more flowery than the original scent, but it's still good. It lasts a little longer than the original one too, if you have the original, you know what I mean. I bought some hand towels and washcloths. Where's the... Okay, here's the washcloths, here's the hand towels. We might cut some of things out of that. Instead of this, I don't know, should I use this? Should I just use some of that? Maybe. I bought a new, and this, when I say bought, like this has been the last few months that I bought these things. It's not like I bought them all at once, but I bought a new speaker. So I have Sonos, I have Sonos sound bars for my TVs, and I recently bought a portable speaker by Sonos. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I've been using it all the time, carrying it around. I can bring it out on the deck or upstairs. Like I just, I like having it. It sounds really good, and I can connect it to my other sound bars for the TVs, and then I can have like, you know, sound in the different rooms as you walk through, which I really like. I don't love the app, but I like this. This is a new little toiletry bag that I bought. And I don't know if I'm going to use, maybe I've used both of these like that. I don't know. I bought a new towel. It looks like that. It's actually really much prettier than that, but I needed it for the beach because we're going to the shore this weekend and I didn't have any cute towels. I don't know if I cut out the towel or use this part. I recently bought a new 𝘱𝘮 water bottle, so I can cut this out. And then I bought something that was Amazon Essentials. I think it might have been underwear or something. I don't know. But I bought something like that. And okay, that is everything that I have for the junk for things I bought. So let's figure this out. I need to put something down here to cover that rip. So maybe we do either this or this. I want to sort of balance out the white with the brown. I think I might use this side instead of this side. I know this one matches like the color here though. Let's cut this out. I sort of like the idea of having this tag as is and maybe pairing it with this. This is the hardest part of junk journaling, honestly, is figuring out the placement of the stuff. I don't know why that's so hard for me, but somehow I have trouble with it. I think it would be fun to put a little bit of this on here. I don't think there's room for this one, but maybe just some pieces of this and like corners or something. Let's do that. Let's just cut this down the middle on a diagonal and just put some in on the edges maybe. I feel like that would be good. It just gives a little different texture and some roughness to it. So maybe we put it like over here as well, a little piece of it there. Or even up here, like underneath there. Actually, that might be better. I'm gonna leave this fraying on there because I think I like that. But let's do what you guys recommended and cut it down the middle. Whoops. Uh-oh. That might not have worked out. That way we can kind of separate it slightly and glue it on one side and the other. I don't know if that's going to help. I know that string, is that bothering you? I kind of like it there. Okay, so now let's glue this down. Let's actually cut this a little further. will take this and put it across here. I think that's good. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. I do like this little guy down here, I think. I think that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna put him a little bit under there. I hope this glue holds. It's pretty, some of this is pretty thick. Maybe I will put this on. It really is that color. And then I can see the towel I bought. Could overlap that maybe. Let's take this and do like I said and overlap it. I'm going to get, this is a Tombow mono-adhesive tape, and I feel like it's gonna hold a little bit better than the glue. I might be wrong, but I feel like it might. So I'm gonna layer that on top of that. And then layer this on top of the other. I think I will save this part for something that says what this page means, but I actually don't even have to label the page. I just kind of want to. These need to be balanced out because this, and this is pretty much the same color. And then these white pieces are the same. This is kind of the same too. So we just need to sort of balance this out. I'm not going to use this whole thing. I'm trying to decide what part of it I want to use. Maybe just a set of 4 washcloths. Although there's dark green on here, that kind of matches the page. I could use both. Or I could put things I bought lately here. Sort of like coming down, like falling down the page with these. I think I will put that right there. I might cut this part off. I could also put a little bit of this here. We're gonna know what that means, right? Let's cut out 0 twist loops. It's gonna bring some black in there too. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then we'll figure out how to put something here that says what this page is. And this is popping up, so we're gonna add a little bit of this to it. I don't know if this is going to stay because it's like curved on the page. I think it'll stay good enough. So let's take this one. Put it there. Oh, it's popping up again. I'll figure it out. Of course, regular paper is a lot easier to put on the page than cardboard. might be the same problem. This is puffy, but I kind of like the stuffing in the middle. I wonder if this will stick better once I close the book and put like the band on and everything. It could. Should I put any of this on? I could put a little bit in the corner there. Or I could even put this to bring that color up there. Maybe that's a better idea. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just write recent purchases and then maybe a date or something. I have this ransom note sticker book, which has all of these stickers of all the letters, which I think are so fun. And I think I'll use this for that page. I got this at Walmart online, so I don't think Amazon sells this, but I will look for it and try to link something for you. I thought maybe I would try to keep within this color scheme, so like the neutral ones maybe. I'm going to sort of put recent on a diagonal, I think, or maybe this way. Recent purchases. That looks kind of funky, but maybe if I move some of this down and put something else, like another piece of junk right there, that might make it better. Like, make it look like it's kind of falling down. I think I have something else to put here that I just found upstairs. Hold on a second. So I have this Old Navy tag. I bought some Old Navy workout clothes recently and a couple of other things. So why don't I cut out just the Old Navy portion and it might fit right there. Like, what if I put it right there? I could take it across the page, but again, we're gonna have that problem. And I'd rather it not poke up at all. So I sort of want to do that. So I think overall this looks really, really cool. I think that this part up here needs a little bit of something just because it's sort of glaringly green up there. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need anything, but I'm going to put something there anyway because I'm a little extra. So maybe I just cut this out, or like I said, a piece of this part. I don't know. I think I like the writing. So let me see if this will fit. I don't know if that looks better or worse. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it alone. I think it's maybe better without anything up there. I don't have to balance every space on this spread. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not going to put the date on here because it's pretty much a given. This is my 2025 journal, so it's going to be obvious that this stuff was purchased when it was, especially given like the timeline of events here too. So I think that that's not necessary. Anyway, I hope this maybe gave you some ideas, and let me know in the comments if you have started using a junk journal. I've been having so much fun with it this year. Like I've said over and over again, it's just become a really fun hobby for me and a great way to look back on your memories. So if you have any interest in it, I would suggest just giving it a try. I know it seems a little daunting, but honestly, it's just something that is pretty easy because there are no rules and you can just sort of do what you want. And whether it looks good or not, who cares? And then as you go on and do more pages, it's going to start looking better and better, and then you're going to get addicted like me. All right, I hope you guys have a great day and a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.